Welcome to Shed Talks Live. It's too cold out today, so I'm in my crafting room to bring you today's update on Khalietheflowergirl, a TikTok phenomenon most widely known for her cleaning videos and more recently known for posting about putting her neglected dog down. For those of you who are curious why she is in this situation, I will give you the rundown on her living and family now, and for those of you who are here for the update on the GoFundMe fraud and the dead dog drama, hang tight, we'll get into that next, and then move on to receipts and breaking down the video evidence of Preston Mobley incriminating himself. She lives in a home that should be condemned with her father, the now deceased dog Rambo, and two cats. One she apparently keeps secret that is hers, and a bearded dragon named Lilith that she also doesn't claim. She's living in the lowest populated town in Tennessee by her claims. So if you do a quick Google search, that's probably Salisbury, Hardin County, population 81 via the 2010 census. The home used to be mildly maintained before her parents' divorce in 2012. Her dad left after the divorce, and her and her siblings lived with her mom until 2016, 2017, when the parents then swapped. The dad moved into the house and the mom moved out of it. The dad never recovered mentally after the divorce, and maintenance of the home never really made a comeback. It has also been mentioned that she used to live with the mom, but was assaulted by the mother's partner, and so chooses to live with the father. She was kicked out of school when she was 15 for having pills on her during the time of a friend of hers overdose. And so without a high school diploma, really the only options to her for work in her town were making $80 a week at a dress shop, which really isn't enough to make any sort of money. So it makes sense why she turned to TikTok and online to start, getting funds and trying to make money and trying to get attention. The home should be condemned, and CPS has come by several times, even during the whole TikTok escapades, and they have deemed the situation safe enough. As far as a children count from the parents, it seems that mom has 5 and the dad has 2. I'm not sure if that is or isn't including Callie. And her parents are incredibly inconsistent and cannot be counted on for anything. The mom is seen helping sometimes, but her mom is also seen bullying people online. And the father seems to just be completely removed from the situation and in his new life with his new girlfriend. And also, side note, both parents have been seen posting and acknowledging that they're okay with Preston. So, clearly she sees any escape, as a trade-up from her current situation, but this does not excuse her actions. I will not make claims about the family, just provide what's available via Reddit. If you wish to know further, look into the Reddit yourself. We are here to expose a pedophile groomer and the damage he has done. So what has happened? She has received well over $21,000 from donors over the past several months and has been said to be frauding kind strangers out of their hard-earned money by lying in her videos to garner sympathy. While it is no lie to say that her living conditions are in need of improvement, she asked for money to help her move out once 18, but spent close to $18,000 of her savings on her serial pedophile boyfriend, including buying him a car and going on a month-long vacation with him while still 17. During this time of spending, the dog was also stuck at home, sick, with no care being taken, as well as the lizard and the cats. Why are people so upset? One, Many people have come forward claiming they would not have donated knowing the money was benefiting Preston. 2, there is a constant proof of her lying to fans and regular backtracking to get back on donors' good side. Like, if you go through and just read the post after post after post, it's a constant back and forth narrative. Deleting things when the other side is getting her more donations. There's also evidence of Callie acknowledging Preston having CP, which is film of having adult relations with a minor, on his phone before her turning 18. And then to now posting about how she wants to marry him. And so it really seeded a lot of distrust with a lot of people, and they wonder how much is actually going to be done about her situation, and how far they should remove themselves, because people were incredibly invested. She had over $21,000 in donations in a short time. And so with all that being said, she is now continuously defending a serial pedophile that, several of his victims have come forward with evidence in the Reddit. But then it'll come out with screenshots. Like, her mom will post screenshots of her saying that she doesn't want to get him in trouble, she doesn't understand, and she doesn't believe these people. She herself posted a video accusing him of these things, and then after her 18th birthday went back to him. So people were a little frustrated for that. Now, why is she receiving so much hate about the dog? Yes, we understand the dog was past saving. People donated months ago to help the dog and nothing was done. The mom has been seen in the Reddit claiming to be willing to help with the dog, but with Callie out of town, she has no right to go in the house. Callie claims that Preston has been her only way to help the dog, but people were incredibly upset because that's a lie, because there were so many offers. And secondly, if he was her only option of help, why didn't they take him a month ago, the first time they were on vacation? Because the dog was still clearly sick at that point, and they had the car, and they took it out of town. They could have taken the dog to get help that first time. Her excuse of being too young and not the legal owner, preventing her from getting help, are just false. Those don't prevent you from getting help for a dog. You are just choosing to absolve yourself of responsibility to help this life that you live with, because you weren't the person to bring it into the situation. Understand that. And I think that's what people are more frustrated about, that you couldn't find it in your heart to do something for the dog, regardless of if it was yours or not. Especially with $21,000 in your bank account. There were also a lot of people coming forward afterwards saying that she would delete comments when they would let her know that spraying Febreze around the bearded dragon was dangerous. And then eventually got blocked for that. And there were also vets and people in her area offering to help this whole time, but she only accepts cash help and Preston's advice. The family members have also come forward stating that she refused their help to help the dog. So that's why a lot of people are mad. Like, you may not want to go through and take the time to read all the screenshots, but that's why people are mad about the situation for the dog, because it's been an ongoing discussion of her just absolving responsibility to help the dog when she knows it's been suffering. But at the moment that the dog is going to die, and we all know the dog is going to die, the dog was past saving, she posts about it in a way that she knows people are going to donate. And how do we know this? because she leaves her Cash App and her donation stuff up and points people in the direction to help and talks about how she can't afford this. Even though she already has the money in the bank, she can't afford to take the loss of those funds. To clarify, yes, we understand she is a victim of grooming. That was essentially what the whole subreddit used to be about. We worked very hard to shed light on her abuser and to raise support to help her get away from him, once 18 and able to dictate her own life. People began losing compassion after she left town with Preston Mobley and spent donor money on a known pedophile when we had been being told nothing would be touched until 18 to move out. This was often her excuse as to why she didn't spend money to help the dog. She got more and more support leading up to her 18th by telling fans she was going to do something about her situation finally, only to turn around and to put him in her bio again, and to let him be in her bio. And now, not her TikTok bio, he's just in her link tree. Now he has her in his Instagram bio. Kind of creepy. There's screenshots of that later if you don't believe me. Had to put in my headphones so that y'all don't get the background of these videos, because I'm going to have them up here for you guys to watch along with me as we do the breakdown of these videos. So the first video we have is between Preston and his brother. There's a part 2 to this that I'm posting. It's gonna be in third in the order of this breakdown video of them, just because that's the order I saw them in. So that's the order you get notes on them in.
I don't know how to word it. They believe that, oh, I see this girl as a vulnerable girl. They think that, oh, the only reason we started talking is because I saw that she had a GoFundMe and I could take all of that money. That was never my intention, and that never started out like that. It never was.
But then it turned into that.
It did not turn into that. It never turned into that for my own advantage. It never turned into that, and I can tell you that now. It never.
That car is fully paid off in your name. That car should be hers, right? When she turns 18, you should give that car to her. She's in the fucked up situation, right?
You're trying to convince him to give her the car back.
And that's exactly. You're cutting out. What are you saying?
Are you going to give that car to her?
That car is going to be us and ours, because that is what we have agreed with in the beginning when we did this in the first place.
Also, in the first place, when you started talking, and you going around TikTok and music, as a 22-year-old man, your thought process should have been, I'm catching feelings for a 17-year-old girl. You should have shut that down, Preston.
Yeah, his brother acknowledges the 4.5-year age gap.
You believe it? You have your opinion on that she is now 17. She literally has her birthday and not like fucking.
4 or 5 year age gap.
It is a 4.5-year age gap.
About high school, dating someone that's just coming into high school, freshman.
Huh?
Might be just graduating.
Preston, that's like a 4 or 5 year age gap. And yeah, when you're older, maybe like late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, that's not a big deal. But when you're in the 21, 22, yeah, it matters a lot. And that's what you don't understand. You've groomed this girl. And yeah, she might say, oh, he didn't. But yeah, because she's the victim, dude.
But is she a victim too?
You taking advantage of her.
Okay, exactly how I took advantage of her for my own game when it was all about us being together. I didn't buy this car to take for my own and leave her.
Where is she now?
Tennessee.
I thought y'all are together. Why is she in Tennessee then?
We are together, but she's in Tennessee until she is 18.
be together, but
We're
she's in
moving to
Tennessee
Georgia.
until she's 18.
He knows that. He knows I would not move to Georgia. We
This
already
conversation
discussed
isn't really going anywhere, right? You're fucked up.
I mean, I get it, but I'm still willing to explain how the whole, how
his
our whole
brother's name?
thing started.
I don't know.
Because when you go and read Reddit and get
Why do
into
you want
the
to talk to
lore,
him or something?
people are going to talk shit.
What are you
and
worried
that shit
about
has
him?
been for the past months. I've tried to.
I don't know his name. I know that it starts with a C. That's all I
I can
know.
post my relationship,
But I know they
on
have different last names
Reddit,
because he was adopted,
and
so I don't
yeah,
know.
they might like make fun of
He
it.
won't tell
but
me
they're
because he
gonna
doesn't
say
want me to
it's
tell
illegal.
anyone.
I think it came out,
Because guess what?
later that his
I'm
brother's
with someone
name
that
is
isn't
Clayton.
underage, Preston. You
You
guys,
said, wait, you said what about your relationship?
I'm saying you can post about your relationship online and be like, people won't make fun of it because it's fucking my relationship's legal. But no, ever since you started talking with her, commenting all this weird shit under her post, and she has a huge online following, people are going to notice your creepy behavior and they're going to call it out. And when people call out your creepy behavior, you get defensive, just like you're defensive right now. And you just keep telling yourself, it's okay, it's mutual. No, she's in a fucked up situation. You told her, oh, I can get you out of the situation. I produce music. I can manage your music, and I'll be the beneficiary for your GoFundMe and all this stuff.
Well, if you'd like for me to explain the beneficiary, I can tell you exactly how that happened.
No, but like the whole thing I was trying to say is you shouldn't have gotten involved with a 17-year-old. You shouldn't have tried to help her out of this situation when you can't even afford to live on your own.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Taylor acknowledges that he
You're just going down the wrong-
can't pay his own bills.
You think our dad's gonna fucking be the best person for me?
So what?
So Callie's
I said, you think our own father's gonna be the best situation for me? No.
Well, he's the only one. He's paying all your bills right now. Hey, you should be grateful. You shouldn't argue with him.
Bro, you don't know the half of the shit that he puts me through. I swear to God.
But he's giving you free housing, so it's his house, his rules. You got to put up with it. Like that.
Obviously. But you know the trauma from him as a child. I mean, you weren't there, but there's a lot to it. This man ain't no father.
Well, we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Shit happens for a reason, and everyone goes through fucked up shit. What we're talking about, what is going on in his life over 20 years ago. Conversation for another day, Kristen.
I mean, obviously, yeah, I agree. To explain the beneficiary, if you can listen to me, because it was never about for my own advantage. It never was.
I think for your own sake, you should stop talking to this girl.
We already have plans, and that's not changing.
We already have plans, and
What
that's
are the
not
plans?
changing. That's called grooming, making plans.
I
with
do not
someone
know
who's
for sure
underage.
yet, but it is not going to be living with Tyler anymore. I already told him that.
Well, what are the plans? Tell me. I'm interested to hear.
Like, I don't know the plans, but it's not going to be living with him.
Hey, you're gonna get a job. You're just gonna keep mooching off her donations. What are you gonna do?
I've been out here making money. It's not about mooching off of her donations. We spent an entire month on vacation, and we fucked some of that money over ourselves. That wasn't just me.
Yes, but the 17-year-old with no knowledge of
Explain,
fucking money.
why did you think it's okay to go on like a month-long vacation with a 17-year-old? According to her brother on that Reddit, they listed her as a runaway, and that's harboring a runaway teen.
That he was harboring
And if
a
you have any
runaway.
sexual stuff, that's statutory rape. That's illegal. And that's not okay, Preston. With a 17-year-old as a 22-year-old man. You think?
But, okay, let's talk about that. I went on a vacation with my... No. Who allowed that to happen?
I don't know. Who allowed
There.
Yeah, her mother should go to fucking jail for that.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, based off her living situation, I don't think they're very good parents, Preston.
I don't know if it's gonna cut out for you guys here like it did for me.
Her mom
but-
obviously has her fucking issues, and her dad has his issues. But
Just being a little fuzzy when I was listening to it, but yeah, he's basically blaming the parents for
Not
letting
make it
her
okay.
go with them
it's
out of town. Which, like, yeah,
people aren't gonna. I mean, obviously people are going
they
to have
shouldn't have
their
done that.
thoughts on it
But
now.
you're 22.
But
You
whenever
shouldn't
she's
have
fucking
reached out to a
18,
minor.
what are you gonna do about it? Like, who's gonna do something about it?
Who's going to do something
I've
about
chosen
it?
this life.
We are,
She's chosen this
Preston.
life. This is what we are doing. What's next?
So that basically just a big fuck you to me. Alright, that's up to your person.
Huh?
I've tried to help you. I've tried to lead you on the right path. You obviously didn't want to listen to me, want to lie to my face when all I've tried to do is help you. I mean, I guess she turns 18 in a couple days. You can do whatever the fuck. It's fucked up, and I'm not. I think.
I just want you to like understand.
Callie, you need to end it.
She's 17. She's not a fucking 13-year-old
You can hear
girl.
her mom
There's a
telling her she
difference.
needs to
There's
end the
obviously a
background.
17 is a minor. 18 is a legal adult. And you've been talking with a... That makes you a pedophile. You went on a month-long vacation with a 17-year-old. A runaway minor. And you harbored a minor. Who knows what you've done to her? And we'll never know. Because...
Okay, so
Whoa,
let's
whoa.
talk about that. Yes, you went on a vacation, and you were claiming, who knows what you did with her? What do you think that I did with her? What are you accused? Like, I'm not saying you're accusing me of anything, but
You're 18.
like,
Because after that,
realistically,
he's going to be coming up here.
You don't
And
just go on a
that's
month-long
dangerous.
vacation with a 17-year-old and don't do sexual shit. And that's what most everyone does. You see all these fucking videos, Skeeter
Obviously,
Jeans,
I can't hide.
all
Obviously, we did sexual
these
shit.
You hear
videos on
Callie
YouTube
saying,
catching
"Obviously, did
pedophiles."
sexual shit."
I watch all of those. I don't fuck with that shit.
get blasted to millions of people, Preston.
Yeah.
What? They did
And hey,
and show up to your house. People are
He does
crazy
not use
online.
protection.
Yet
She
she wants to
mentioned
post
he does
everything
not use
online. You want to
protection.
comment on her posts. You want to argue with these people online. Like,
So,
there's,
yeah,
like
those
you
comments
say,
are
oh,
pedophiles.
it's our subreddit and actively like
Wow.
dissing you, trying to figure out shit, make wrong, and you're not seeing it. You're mentally ill, Preston. Like,
Listen.
sorry.
I understand. I understand your point of view. I want you to tell. You know,
The recording I have is kind of fuzzy, so.
and you're claiming that, you know, you said, who knows what you did
If
with
it
her,
uploads
like,
recently,
and you were, I mean,
guys,
obviously,
just go
reading
check it out on the Reddit. It should be in there.
that a lot of things are not true
I
about
agree
how
with you
she's
that
in
it
so much
was.
fucking danger. Like, are you thinking? Because I'm willing to talk about everything that happened.
You're not going to tell me the truth. You lied.
That's respectable, and I can understand why. But you're claiming.
If you to like realize that you blocked me on social media,
He apparently blocked his brother on social media. Why would you do that?
trust I've had with you is gone out the window, Preston. Like,
That's understandable, and I get it, and I did it.
and you're trying to run from it because I've gotten onto you about it before, and you know it. To find
Apparently
out.
his brother has gotten onto him
Why don't you
about
come
this
here
sort
so
of
we can
stuff
talk in
before.
person?
Oh, maybe with the 4 or 5
What
other
are we going to get
victims?
at in person? Because we already have our plans, and they're not changing. But I would love to talk
We
to you
don't have
about
any
what
plans
you
set in
think
place.
that she's in danger about, because she is not in danger.
Just come here. When are you gonna be here?
I do not know. I am still out here fucking doing deliveries right now.
For how long?
I don't know. Everything fucking closes at like fucking 1 or 2. I'm about to fucking keep DoorDashing like I've been doing it. I did Uber earlier.
You
don't
just need to come home
DoorDash
right
at
now, bro.
1
We
in
need
the
to
morning,
talk.
dude.
You can't. Well, you can.
What does Tyler
Depends
have
on
to say about all
24-hour
this?
stores.
I don't know. That's a conversation for you and him.
I mean, you obviously came there. I assume you're at the house.
Scared about his,
Yeah.
Who's his
dad
dad?
being upset
I'm sure he
about
knows.
what he's
Who I
doing.
met.
Yeah.
What did he have to say about it?
Ooh.
He's met her.
Scared that your daddy's gonna be mad that you're a pedophile?
And since you blocked me and everything, I showed up here unannounced because I know you try to run from it. That's why you wouldn't answer my calls. That's why you haven't been Snapchatting me. Because you know I would react like this, and you know it's fucked up, and that's why you're running from it, Preston. That's why you're running from the only person who will try to hold you accountable for your fucked up actions. I'm trying to save you, and you won't listen. You basically just saying a big fuck you to my face.
I don't mean.
You just
Hold on. You were cutting out while I was talking. What did you say?
I said you threw all of our trust out the window. The only person that
keeps being fuzzy on me.
Why would you do that shit?
I can understand how you feel, but I mean, like,
No, you don't give a
no one's going to listen to our side of the story. It's 17.
Yeah, because that's fucked up, Preston.
Like, that's the majority of the conversation and why it's an issue.
Yeah, he knows why it's an issue. He's saying it's an issue because she's 17. Like, that's the whole point.
Well, just know that you have some issues, and you're an adult man, and she'll. It's extremely fucked up, and you really need to overthink your life decisions. And little, you got my information put out. I still remember that shit.
I have no idea what the fuck I did when I was little. And I have, like, whatever it was. When was it? Fucking, what month is it? October? Back in fucking June or July? I have no idea how they found your fucking information. I was like, I've fucking done background checks on people, and I've looked, like, up my name and everything and removed it from everything. I have no idea how these people found your information and how you are associated with me. Because I know how to fucking find people.
Oh, do you?
And
You fucking creep.
the fact that they went, like, how could they even find you when we're not related? Like, I mean, we're related biologically, but, like, fucking,
related,
you know,
well, we're related
mother, father-wise, we're not.
Idiot.
So, like, how the fuck did they
Such an
find
idiot.
you, is my question.
And I hope you see this.
I don't know. It's the
Fucking
internet,
idiot.
Preston. It's 2024. People can find anything they want. They can find your address here. They can find anything about you.
I mean, that's understandable, but I mean, like, what do you think this girl's in? Fucking immediate fucking danger, like I'm going to hurt her?
I don't know. According to the Reddit, you are being kind of abusive towards her emotionally and controlling her.
Okay, let's talk about that. I can explain everything that happened.
You
Well,
can
how do I
see
know
in
you're telling the
video,
truth?
she
I don't.
is-
All my trust
Who are you
is
talking
gone
Yeah,
out the
she's
window.
getting text from him.
Asking me if I can talk to
Asking
his
her.
friend.
And I
Setting
don't know
up.
why we're talking. I'm telling you, I can tell you everything that went on. I'm not going to speak on anything sexually because
If you
obviously
don't
I'm
talk
not
about
going to
anything
do that.
sexually, of course.
18-year-old, that's illegal.
It's guilty enough. You
Huh?
won't say yes or no.
Yeah,
can-
because you fucked a
you can probably say
17-year-old
he's
person.
guilty
That's
enough,
illegal.
he
You
won't
just
say
don't want to
yes or
admit it.
no.
Explain my side. I'm 17.
I mean, who
Let's
was
get
fucking
there.
admitted?
That's what he told me. Explain my side.
Yeah, because you know that's just the pedophile behavior. You realize that shit's like that words that just came out of your mouth is just extremely fucked up.
What am I supposed to do then?
Not fuck a 17-year-old as a 22-year-old man?
Great point. Really great point.
Yes. Maybe not even get involved with a minor in the first place would be a smart.
Presto, you should hang out with your brother more.
His brother.
I guess so. I mean, that's what's happened.
I like his brother.
They're admitting it, but that's what's happened.
And we have plans
And we have
together.
plans together.
And that's what's going to happen.
That's called grooming.
But I can, like, if you would let me talk, I can tell you now that there has been no danger towards her when it comes to anything physically or emotionally.
No danger to her? Have you listened to her song Cameraman?
But, you know, if you love that fucking person, you are going to make up and, you know, learn. That's just how life works. You learn.
Have
You
you
do
listened to
better.
her song Public Jeopardy?
I was on words at this point, bro.
Like all this fucking Reddit shit is like I don't know. There's a lot of fucking lore in this whole situation, and it would be great to talk about it if, you know, obviously the age difference is one thing, but there's a lot of more fucking lore that, you know.
Age difference is one thing. There's a lot of lore.
Do this whole
Lore
story.
doesn't excuse pedophilia, bro.
Okay, if you're not in the wrong,
Secrets in a video game.
how about you and her sit down, you know, every allegation. Right? Explain it. Because the masses online...
Wait, elaborate on that. What do you mean? Because she has made videos like that before herself. Explained things before. And what does the internet do? They don't care. They don't care about her side of the story. They don't care that she's... I mean, I'm not going to...
And told you
Hold
what to
on, you're
say.
cutting out when I talk. What?
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to talk.
Because it's wrong. I'm gonna go, bro. This ain't going nowhere. Like, you really just need to rethink your life decisions. But you're a grown adult man. I'm just trying to give you advice and help you, but you obviously don't give a fuck about me.
I mean,
You know,
I care about you, but I have my own opinions about things, and I do things with my own life, obviously.
on every single social media.
Hold on, you cut out. What did you say?
I said you knew it was wrong. That's why you blocked me on every single social media. I think you're smart, Preston. I think you have a lot of talent with computers and tech work. I think you should get into the tech industry. I think you can make a lot of money. I don't think you should get involved with a 17-year-old girl that's come from a bad background. Yeah, you make mistakes, but you can put it into it. You can fucking completely cut her off and change your life, dude. You could fucking get it. You have the skills for it. You're going down the wrong path. Obviously, you're going to do whatever the fuck you're going to do.
I'll let you finish something else.
You need to
So, if we're in a relationship and we plan to do things together, that doesn't mean that I can't fucking do that with her. And I mean, you can say what you want to say about our relationship, just like the whole internet has. That doesn't mean that I don't have the chance to do that either.
Alright, the rest is fucked up. I'm gonna go. I need to go back home. If you want to talk in person, you can. You have my number.
I mean, do you agree though?
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't.
And the reason for that is why?
Because you got with her when she was 17.
Yep. Period. You got with her when she was 17.
And it's fucked up. But I'm gonna go now. This conversation's over. If you want to talk to me in person. So,
well, what is?
but
Hold on. You cut out for a second. What?
It's so annoying when he does that.
And so he does everything.
Hello, are you still there?
Okay.
Leaker.
Don't say anything.
Alright. And you can hear her in the background being like, oh, don't say anything. You're not here. Because then she answers a call from him immediately. Preston calls her immediately after getting off the phone with his brother. Let's get
Preston, that's because they're not going to listen to me because I am underage. At the moment, at least for the next 5 days, I'm still going to be underage. I'm still going to be. So, no matter what, in this situation, your words will always overpower mine. Your words will always make you look bad, and if I speak, it will always look like it is under your influence. And there's nothing that I can do to change that because I am younger than you. And you have access to my social media, and that is a public thing people know because I have made it public for people to know that you are my social media manager. Meaning, they think that I am heavily censored by you. They know that I can't say certain things because you.
Hold on, you cut out for half of that. What did you say?
They know they're not gonna take my side or believe me in any sort of way because if I'm sitting here and I'm defending you, they're gonna be like, okay, she's being told to do this, is what it's gonna be. And if it's not that, then I would say they're not gonna believe me anyway because I'm 17.
Hold on. Say the last part you just said.
But is it that?
What?
I said say what you just said, but the last part,
They won't believe me.
I can't hear you, so say that again.
They're not gonna believe. They're not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna take my side. I am younger than you. I am more naive than you. You are older than me. You know more than me. You have more, I guess, perception of, I guess, the gravity of the situation than a 17-year-old could if we're looking at it from a logical standpoint.
She's
Meaning,
acknowledging
no matter what I say to come online and defend you, no matter what
that
I
it
say
is
to
her
try
fault.
to defend our relationship, there's nothing I can
and
say
everybody would know
that will make it okay because of my age. There's nothing I can say that will fix it. All it will do is make you look worse because they already know that you filter what I do. You help me say what I say. They already know you manage my social media. They already know that you do this. So a lot of them don't believe that anything I'm doing is my doing anymore. So they're always gonna blame you.
Stop why they feel, because they feel the certain way about it.
They're always gonna blame you, and there's nothing I can do to make them stop doing that.
Exactly what people are accusing
I can't make them
her
stop
of,
doing that
or
because
him
of how
doing
old I
to
am.
her.
And because of how they view me as a victim in this situation, there's no
to
way
say
I
it's
can get
okay.
out of that situation as a victim in other people's eyes.
Do you believe that you were a victim to me?
Do I believe I'm a victim to you?
Yes.
I personally don't. No, I don't. And when you first added me in December, we did not start talking. You turned 22 in March. We did not start talking until
When you first added me in December.
you and I talked for 3 months, and then became official in September.
Okay, so
So when we became in an official relationship. And I hope you know that, Preston, I hope you know
Official in September.
that you saying that you're not going to give an answer on whether or not we've been sexual is just, that is an answer. That's an answer.
obviously I know that, but I'm not going to sit here and say yes, we had sex for my own safety.
Well, either way, it's going to look bad if you're saying stuff like, well, I'm not going to answer this because of this. Like, you said that you won't answer for your own safety. That will not make you look good. If anything went wrong, that's not going to make you look good because not answering is you saying yes, and I am afraid to say yes. That's what you did.
Well, I know that, and I'm going to tell my brother that because, I mean, what is he going to do with that? Go fucking tell the cops? What are they going to
I mean, what can they do? There's only a few days left until it's legal. But, I mean, I guess that it's fair to say, yeah, it could definitely be considered statutory rape because I am not of the age of consent. No, I don't think that you did that to me, but I do know that legally that is what it would be. But
legal system's a bunch of fucking bullshit. There's all sorts of loopholes, fucking laws, you know all this shit.
I didn't expect him to be as smart as he was whenever it came to the fucking... He said Romeo and Juliet law. He said, yeah, y'all can be together because of the Romeo and Juliet law, but that has nothing to do with having sex with a minor, is what he was like, and I was like, wow.
Well, things are gonna be a lot different when I go home, so, I mean, our plans are about to have to fucking change rapidly.
He's right.
Like, how so?
Huh?
Like, how so? Because I'm gonna have to go to the living room in a minute and talk to my mom.
Yeah.
And if you still want to talk to my mom
tonight,
tonight, like you said you did, you can talk to my mom tonight. I'm not gonna tell you how good that's gonna go because she does not have a very good image of you, and you already know that. So she will say what she says.
Also, just because of all of this happened, I'm going to have to talk to my granddad, and I need to have his point of view on this because things are going to change a lot rapidly because I know that my dad is going to go talk to my fucking granddad. I already talked to my fucking granddad about you last night, so we really need to have that talk tonight with your mom. Obviously, I know that's probably not going to go that great, but I am going to call my granddad, and we need to explain the situation and everything that's going on because things are going to fucking change now because of this.
What does that mean? What do you mean things are going to change? Can you tell me? Can you elaborate on that a little bit? Tell me what that means.
Like, I don't know specifically. That doesn't mean leaving you, but that means living situation-wise when it comes to me and my dad. Because I don't, like, he called, or fucking what, my brother called me from my dad's phone. So, obviously, before he called my dad,
He was ready.
But
He wanted you to pull up. He was like, I don't know what he was gonna do. He's not violent, right? Like, he's not the violent type. He was not gonna beat your ass over this. He wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you, probably read your facial expressions, or maybe something else. But if police were involved in this situation, if police were called and the whole situation were explained, then that would not go well for you, I don't think.
what do you mean?
Because the gravity of the situation, where people are like, well, he's with a minor, and you're like, well, this is what happened, and the minor said this. What the minor says does not matter.
Okay, but listen, if the police were ever involved, I'm saying silent. Like, I can tell them really whatever, but there's no proof of anything.
Except there's a little bit.
What?
Except there is a little bit.
And you
There's
think
no proof.
nobody gives a fuck?
Oh.
Sure, nobody gives a fuck, but there are some things that you would probably want to delete if they did get, a search warrant for your phone. Sorry, the dog is in the room. I think he's itchy. Hey, miss,
What?
go back. Shut up.
What do you
Anyway.
find on your phone, Preston? Nope.
Yeah, if they had a search warrant for your phone, you'd want to, delete some stuff. Because that would be considered CP because it's minor.
Yeah, I'm protected on that thing, so.
I really hope so. Because Snapchat ain't so protective.
CP
Well,
because
there's
it's
no
minor.
fucking, nobody's gonna do shit about that.
Yeah, but Preston, after I turn 18,
So they're on a
that
Snapchat,
needs to
by
be
the way.
gone anyway.
What needs
No
to be
one's gonna
gone?
do shit about that.
Some videos that you and I took that you might want to delete, that you took of me, that you might want to delete, because I was 17 in those recordings, meaning that can be considered CP, and you don't want to get charged with that. You
Yeah.
really don't.
Listen, nobody's gonna be doing shit about that.
Okay, but you might want to just to be safe, Preston, you don't know how far people can take it.
Callie's admitting.
And if you were to
He
just
has
completely get
CP
uninvolved with
of
me,
her
that doesn't
on
even
his
matter at that point. That's still stuff that needs to be off of your phone.
It doesn't even matter
Okay,
if
whatever,
you
friends,
remove
I
it.
get it.
They can still pull it back.
Well, it wouldn't. You would really hate to have that on your
Yeah,
record,
fuck
Preston,
people
and that would suck to have on your record, and it would suck to get jobs if that's on your record. So it's best if you start.
I was gonna go and drive myself to the police station as a child.
What, you gonna turn yourself in and be like, hey, fuck the minor? Like, what you gonna do? So. Gotta pee. If you want to talk to my mother, then, I don't know how she's gonna feel. Obviously, she's gonna feel.
Well, there's that one. So, next video is just the full longer one that I found later, and so I just came and took the front half of the video, the part that I was missing off of the first video that we just went through.
You feel the need to have to talk to a 17-year-old girl, Preston. I read the whole Reddit thread. Apparently you guys went on a vacation and she had like $21,000 on her card, and now she has $3,000. I basically need you to tell me, what have you done with this girl? Have you had sex with this girl?
No.
Is that a lie?
Isn't shit. Like, obviously you have your own opinion about it, but, this has become our life and our decisions and what she allowed me to do, and that is what we have done. I don't know if you think that, oh, hey, I just took all this fucking money to just do this for myself. No, this is not just for myself. This is not for me to, hey, I'm buying a fucking car and this is for me and I'm fucking 26. I am telling you the situation and she can tell you her fucking self what is going on. This entire internet drama has made everybody believe so much shit that is not true, and Callie can tell you her that self even, regardless of the fact that she is 17 or 18. These choices have not just been made because of me saying all of this shit. Oh yeah, you've got to do this, you got to do that. No, it's never been that way. If you say no, then I'm going to abide by that, and I always have. Let's talk about the hand around her neck. What did you have to have? What about that? What about that one?
That's obviously sexual, Preston. There's no doubt about it, and don't fucking lie to me. I know that's sexual.
Hey, I'm not lying about you. I'm not saying that's not sexual. It can be perceived as sexual, but the way that people are perceiving that and the way that photo was taken was never meant to be fucking sexual. It's just a hand around, that's obviously agreed to. It's not like, hey, take a photo with my hand around your neck because I'm, fucking being sexual with you. She can tell you that herself. I'm not telling her to say that for you or, whatever you
Preston,
want.
you're just bullshitting out of your mouth. I know how sexual you are as a person. I know that this girl is a fetish for you. I know how you act. I'm not fucking stupid, dude.
Well, I'm telling you how I feel, and I'm not, fucking avoiding anything that has to do with that. I'm telling you exactly how my true feelings are about it. It's not about bullshitting the fucking truth or anything. I'm telling you this is my life, and this is the choices that I have made, and how the internet has misperceived the entire situation, not only because of her mom, but everything. You know how long it's been going on for.
Just why do you think it's okay to get yourself involved with a 17-year-old girl you met online? What's your thought process behind that?
Ask me that question again. What?
Why did you think it was okay in the first place as a 22-year-old man to get involved with a 17-year-old girl online?
And I have a different thought process on that. And that's how, it never...
My screen recordings are shoddy. I apologize if they're shoddy for yours.
You're a pedophile, okay? I'm saying that straight up. You're being a pedophile, Preston, and I don't think it's okay.
Okay, so I would love to hear how you believe that makes me a pedophile.
Okay, let's talk about the picture of her with a plan B. Why does she need a plan B when she's with you if you guys aren't doing anything sexual?
Okay, that plan B was obviously bought. That plan B was bought for the whole purpose of if we ever were to do anything sexual, if she was ever fucking, whenever she turns 18 and we continue our relationship, if it is ever needed.
If it's dangerous to have taken 7 Plan Bs in 1 month.
That's been said multiple times before. She has said that herself, and I've never told her to say that, and she can tell you that now.
All right, let's talk about this that I saw on the fucking Reddit.
Reddit has a lot of misperception that
Preston,
really
it is screenshots from her page and your page. It's a TikTok of her in your car, and she put a hashtag cherry popped. You're telling me that y'all didn't do anything? You didn't take her fucking virginity? I'm not stupid, Preston. You don't just put that hashtag out for no reason.
I'm not the one to put that hashtag out there. She did. I don't know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about, but I was the one to put that hashtag there.
I just didn't do it.
So, you'll swear on, let's say, anybody's life.
However, have not for the sake of myself, because there are different views in different states that I am not going to speak publicly about.
Basically, y'all did. You realize that's statutory rape, right?
I don't have any words or thoughts about that. It can be perceived as that if it is in a state where the age of consent is not whatever Georgia's is 16 or whatever. I mean, obviously, but...
Okay, there's age of consent, but that has to do with Romeo and Juliet laws. That doesn't mean you can fuck a 17-year-old as a 22-year-old. That age of consent doesn't mean shit. If you're fucking over the age of 22 or you're 22, you shouldn't be fucking a 17-year-old. A 40-year-old in court, if they put you on statutory rape charges and you tried to use the argument, oh, the age of consent is 16, it's okay. No, they're going to put your ass on the sex offender registry. It's not okay. I don't...
Obviously, but, I mean...
Obviously, and you still did it, Preston.
Continue talking.
I said, you said obviously that's wrong, but then you still did it. You still fucked a 17-year-old girl and you're a 22-year-old man.
Not agreeing and not disagreeing because I'm not doing that, you know?
Just say not agreeing.
People have their different views. That doesn't just make them a pedophile. I'm not out here fucking 11-year-old goddamn girls. That doesn't make you a pedophile. In the eyes of the law, yeah, fucking 22 and 17 may be different, but literally fucking... This has been brought up to the police before, and the county that she is in, they give 0 fucks due to her age. This has been brought up to the fucking Georgia police as well. They give 0 fucks. It's already been brought to the fucking police's attention. They do not give a fuck because of her age and how close she is to 18.
Well, her donors care.
Path. I've tried to help you get on the right path. Me and Taylor have tried to help you, and then you go and do this shit. I don't fucking get it, dude.
I mean, we're in a relationship.
You're in a relationship with a minor.
Okay, none of us believe that. Her dad does not believe that. Her mama's crazy as fuck. So, none of this ever was, in the beginning, a part of my mentally brain that you think that I'm here. Oh, hey, I see the 17-year-old girl. I want to groom her. No, I am not that kind of person, and I never have been. I can tell you that right now.
On the fact that, well, I didn't target her for the money.
You're just spewing so much bullshit out of your mouth.
Target her for the money.
Not bullshit. That is the truth, and she can tell you that. I can tell you exactly how we met, and everybody wants to listen to all the bullshit on Reddit and their opinions, and that's just not true.
I love her.
I mean, yes,
People are
there are
literally
things that
proving
are said.
shit on Reddit from comments, screenshots. You're saying they just photoshopped it all. They're all fucking lying. Every single
No.
one of them is lying. That you're in the right and Callie's in the right, and that everybody's just bullshitting to target y'all. No, Preston.
No. Listen to me here. I'm not talking about that. First of all, let me fucking figure out what you're trying to say. What are you trying to say that I'm saying that's photoshopped?
No, I'm just saying, you said everybody's just coming at you and all this shit. They wouldn't come at you if it wasn't wrong, Preston. If society normalized 17 and 22, they wouldn't be trying to contact the police. They wouldn't be making a whole subreddit. They wouldn't be telling her that you're a creep and all this shit. Like, it's not okay, dude. I don't get how you keep telling yourself that it's okay. It's not okay. It's not normal. It's fucked up and pedophile behavior.
So that's the gist of that one. Just a little bit after there, it picks back up into the first video that we went through. And finally, we'll take a peek at the apology video that Callie posted. And I think it's been deleted.
Wanted to talk a little bit more about everything that I went over yesterday because I don't feel like it was good enough and I don't want to be called any names, so I'm going to take off my bonnet even though my hair looks like shit. Basically, a bunch of people think that I manipulated others out of money. I hope you know that the only time that I mentioned my GoFundMe, and every single time that I mentioned my GoFundMe, not to make him look bad, although the only times that I ever mentioned my GoFundMe was whenever I was being told to blast that shit. In every cleaning video, I was being told, hey, make a cleaning video today, and on that cleaning video, you have to talk about the GoFundMe. You have to talk about the GoFundMe, and if you don't talk about the GoFundMe, then this is going to happen. Nobody's going to see your GoFundMe. You're not going to get anything. Oh, and another thing about the GoFundMe, if I wasn't making enough money on the GoFundMe, you'd get mad at me. I'd be like, I'd be mad as shit. I'm like, bro, why do you only give a fuck? I thought you loved me. My dad saw a specific video.
Her apology is mostly just like.
And it blew the fuck up on Instagram. And my step
control Preston has had over her life.
Such a failure. And I had to reassure him that no, you're not a fucking failure. This is just our circumstances. And he's like, well, if I could afford better, I would do better. And I'm just like, I sat in there and I hugged him as he cried. Then I went into my room to delete that video from every platform. It's been reposted by like news pages and shit, and I've not been credited. And after taking a lot of my videos down, I was encouraged to put every one of them back up because nobody would give a fuck about me if I didn't put everyone back up. So after a big ass fucking argument, I'm like, hey, I'll just make different content. I'll talk less shit. Like, I don't think I was ever really talking shit. I was just, explaining like my living situation. But after I eventually fell for that and re-uploaded the video and kept the video up on my page, he was just like talking about how it's not going to get as many views anymore, and how I fucked everything up. And I'm often told that by him. I'm often told that I ruin everything, that I'm a piece of shit, that I'm a terrible person, and to reflect on everything bad that I've ever done to everybody that I've done bad to. And that's something that I have like I struggle with pretty badly, because I have wronged a person in the past, and there her shirt hangs to remind me every single day that I am a piece of shit. And I know that sounds manipulative, but I'm just telling you my truth. I don't.
There's a lot of self-deprecation in this video, but also
I had to justify that wronging, and I do it. But I'm like, so what did I do to deserve this? And I'll go online and I'll look at the things people say to me, and I'll remember, hey, or the people that I've wronged in the past when I was a teenager. This is what I did to deserve this. I don't know. Yeah, no, I do. I honestly have felt like that page has become a snark page. And why have I not addressed this on TikTok? Well, something that a lot of you don't seem to know is that my GoFundMe was doing terrible based on my TikTok. But the moment that I blew up on Instagram, which he took full credit for, because he's the one who was like, start posting on IG Reels. So I was like, okay, I will. So I started posting on IG Reels, and I blew up. Whenever I blew up there, I blew up with so much fucking hatred, but my GoFundMe also blew the fuck up as well. And most of the people who were there and, sent me money on the GoFundMe, they didn't do it to stick around, I don't think. I think they just did it because they're really, oh, poor girl, disgusting house, ugh, nasty. Let's send her $5. Like, if it means I don't gotta see this content no more, I'm gonna send her $5. I'm not sure that's what went through everybody's head, but I didn't ever really understand why people did feel bad for me. I know every bad thing you could possibly say about me, because I've lost nearly every member of my family, and I've been told that my brothers have moved out because of me. I've been told all kinds of different things. That I was the worst and the hardest child to raise, and I've been called the R slur often and told that I could never work. And I'm talking, this is family-wise, this is not my relationship, but I've also been through that in my relationship.
So incredibly abusive.
A lot of it.
And then acknowledges that
there's a lot I am still being silenced on and I'm not allowed to talk about, but I don't want to take away from the fact that I am still the monster in this situation.
From the horse's mouth. Not.
In the same position you were. I thought money was not being touched. Turns out money was being touched. And then whenever we went on our vacation, because he got mad at his dad.
She thought the money wasn't being touched either. So, there's a lot of back and forth about.
Till he started asking me for my last $3K that I had, that my mother fought her fucking ass off to get in my position to keep away from him. I have my own bank account, yes I do. And I have that money still in that bank account. I had no idea that we didn't have any money. And so he was like, my car insurance is going to be $500 this month. And I only have $200. And that's whenever I found out that all the GoFundMe money was gone.
What is my life?
Just happened. Anyways, technically all the GoFundMe money is not gone. It is still in my access. Well, it's not. My mom took it out of my access because I was with him. People online, and then it's hard because like I'm suffering really, really bad, and I don't know how to help myself. I don't know what to do for myself. Like really, really suffering with like bad thoughts right now, and I have been with the internet harassment I've been getting in my private DMs and shit. Although I did ask for it, it's been fucking hell, dude. But I asked for it. When I am struggling and whenever I am crying and whenever I am doing bad and have the urge to do something to my body, I am restrained and I am reminded of all of the bad things I've ever done. And I'm restrained. So, what a way to help me. And I've been through a fuck ton while over there on my vacations. And I always just put myself back in those situations because I would rather be anywhere but here. I don't want to say I hate it here because I don't hate it here. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the rat shit in the pantries. I'm tired of the gnats being everywhere. I'm tired of looking at the walls and trying to make sure there's no roaches. I'm tired of fucking walking and feeling how the floorboards are about to fall in. I'm tired of taking baths and not being able to shower. I'm tired of having to go risk my life every time I touch the water heater to turn the knob on just so that I can take a bath and I can't even shower. I'm tired of it all. Also into his bank account. Now, why would I let him put my money in his bank account? Well, apparently it was my own bank account that he made for me, a savings account for me. Why did I believe that? Because I'm not very smart. That's probably why. I'm trying to work on learning. Hey, maybe I don't know, I can do better. He would say stuff like, "You don't trust me? I can't believe you don't trust me. I cannot believe you don't trust me. Wow. You trust me with this, but you don't trust me with that?" And eventually I would just give in to anything, and that's how he gained access to all of my social media. Anytime that I would make a song, before it even had a title or a photo, his name, whatever the fuck there would be on it, he would have already heard that song. He would have already listened to it and interrogated me on every line, every word, every lyric. When I'm doing something on my phone, he has to know what I'm doing every fucking second. What am I doing on my phone? This video probably will not be up for long because I'm fucked and I'm gonna be. And I'm scared. I'm scared because I have no friends. Well, he also tells me that. I don't want to make him look bad, but he tells me I have no friends. That nobody's here for me, nobody's gonna be here for me. That I ruin everything with everyone. And, you know, he said a lot to me. So I kind of internalized it and self-isolated. Meanwhile, I continue to post on the internet. And my motivation to do that really is him telling me to do that, and do that, and do that. No, he does not have access to current donations. If I get any current donations, even I don't have access to them. My PayPal card has yet to come in. My Venmo card has yet to come in. Why don't I just get a job? I wish I could show you my city. I'm at a point where I'm probably about to go back to work and try to work, but I'm just scared because last time I did have to work and stuff and I'd had to face people every day, I ended up being hospitalized because of how detrimental it was to my mental health to be you know, that social, dealing with my phobia to that extent. And I was medicated for a while, and then I was cold turkey withdrawal from all of my medication. So now I'm completely sober, not on anything other than caffeine. I'm not an addict. I've occasionally smoked,
marijuana, and I've had a dab pen before. But I promise you I'm not on anything else. Like, I know I have nothing to prove, but I'm really not on anything else. And if y'all want bank statements or whatever, I could probably find a way to get those. I'd show you everything. And I hope to do that. I know I do have a lot to prove because the public is who I've wronged, and it's like, whenever I said, fuck that dude, but my cameraman makes me do things behind the scenes, y'all had no idea. More than half of my content that was going on at that time, a lot of the shit that I was talking about, entirely came out of his mouth, into mine. Get out of mine. Because he tells me what to say and what I can and can't say. I've often made captions on my video that I've had to change. I've made videos I've had to delete, or I've made videos that he had personally had the details on how to get to and deleted them himself. He deleted them himself. Not only does he delete my videos, but he now has access to my link tree. Well, he's had access to my link tree. He's the one who made my link tree. And I recently just, started managing that. And he's still in it. And he just, he removes all my links to my YouTube videos whenever I say something before he watches them. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. And the last thing I would ever want to do is hurt somebody. But I will come forward and say, yeah, I've been hurt. Physically. Emotionally. Probably been manipulated. It's probably all I know. But I don't want y'all to listen to my mother, who tells people that I've been a monster since I was 7 years old. Because, I just wanted out of school. And then whoever that TikToker is who's trying to make videos exposing me, you don't know the situation at all. And if we want to talk about what I did to my best friend and how I lost my best friend, we can talk about how maybe the mental state I was in at that time, if that matters. Maybe not even just the mental state, but it's the fact that my mother is blasting this, and it was nobody's business, and this is the worst thing that I've ever done. This is my motivation for not wanting to be around anymore, or it was before I blew up online. This is something I don't let myself sleep at night for, and this is something I have punished myself for so long. Something I will probably never get the grace of forgiveness for myself, ever. And it will seem so minuscule once you figure it out. I have talked about it online just a little bit, but I don't want to hear anybody else talk about it, because it affects, whenever I make new friends that I'm not supposed to have those friends. I'm trying and I'm doing what I can to get out of my situation. I worked very hard to get out of my living situation. But when he goes, when he goes, because he fucking will, because I don't know about it. Now I'm gonna talk about it. And although I am heavily censored on what I'm talking about, I'm still gonna talk about it. So that's really all I have to say, other than I will try my best to get bank statements for you, and I will try my best to prove to you that I wasn't a fraud. I don't know, that I wasn't a fraud. I didn't fake my living situation for views and likes. I don't profit off of my videos still to this day on any platform. The only thing I've ever profited off of was donations. And I had a Cash App that was signed up under his name, but I could use that money. I had my own card. It's been shredded. I shredded it on my birthday, sorry. Yeah, I had my own card and shit. And at times he would, he had a link to his bank account, so when I'd get a little bit of a lot of donations on my Cash App, he would take that and he'd move it to his bank account while I slept. So I wasn't able to see how much money I made. And I gave myself a weekly $100 budget because I have, I think, an ED. I really can't eat anything. So I'm just, all I mean, you all already know the food that's in my house. I get to choose between Cheetos and Rice Krispie treats. That's daily for me, and I struggle with eating so badly that sometimes I might need a hit from the dab pen. Sometimes I might need a hit from the pipe. Not meth though, not a meth pipe. And despite the anxiety that causes, it helps me eat sometimes. But anyway, there's a lot going on, and I would order stuff on Instacart. That's what I was getting to. I'd order food on Instacart. I'd get mozzarella sticks all the time and garlic bread, and that's the only thing I could really stomach. So mozzarella sticks and garlic bread every week. And then there's like a really, really expensive delivery fee. Now my little sibling is in here who is taller than me. But anyway. Yeah, no, there's a very expensive delivery fee for Instacart. It's like $20 total. So every time that I bought something, it would be pretty fucking expensive. And then everybody would eat my food. But yeah, I'd limit myself to like $100 weekly or every 2 weeks. And everything else he would take out of my account, put it into my bank account, which was actually his savings account that earned interest until he had enough money. And then eventually he went on vacation with me because he got mad at his father. So, yeah, his own brother told me him and I are both immature, but shit on him or diss on him. But I'm just saying, like, let's be real right now. Yeah, I got expelled from school when I was 15. Yep. Could have moved counties, but why would my mother, completely move houses, move counties to take me to a different school? Just me whenever she's got will be. And that's kind of the thing that you learn. I don't know what mental health impacts this motherfucker had on me. But I guess we're gonna find out. He'll end up calling me before you know it. Ew, sorry. He will. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Enjoyed absolutely nothing because I gave nothing, but I'll do my best to prove myself. And I won't ask for anything further. That's always everybody else's decision to make. But I'll let you know when I recommend it, if it ever is recommended. And I hope that I can live off of, just riding my damn scooter from my wish list. Just riding my fucking scooter around to the local stores, which is just a Dollar General, a gas station, and a dress shop. I know y'all want me to do something about my dog, and I would love to do something about my dog, and I've been begging my parents to do something about my dog. I'm doing everything that I can. And believe it or not, about the wish list orders, nothing has been going to him. I want to explain that situation too. Right before I end this video, I'm going to explain that a lot of the stuff perfume on it, and then my label printer that he got for me on my wish list, where I would send him some packages of stuff that I'd already had before, basically exploiting my Amazon wish list, where I'd get pissed the fuck off on it at him and be like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck do you think I never would think that I am entitled enough to deserve an $80 perfume? But this motherfucker was putting that on the wish list because he wanted to wear it. And I'm like, bruh. And I removed it from the wish list, and he told me that I was annoying as fuck. I think that was the first time he made me cry. I don't remember. Yeah. Whew. We sick of this shit. They're only 12. The only thing that he really has received from my wish list is a air purifier, some cameras, I think a dehumidifier, what's it called? An ozone generator, and some perfume. And I shipped it to him myself because these were excessive packages. I already have my own of all of that, but he would just put it on my wish list because he manages and managed everything. I now have full access to everything that I have. Absolutely everything is mine as of right now. The only thing that he can access is my Amazon and my Linktree. But I can prove to you that I have gotten a lot of the Amazon wishlist orders lately for my birthday. And no, this isn't a way of saying, hey, don't donate to her wish list, don't give her anything on her wish list. It's more of saying, it did go to me and not him, and what you were thinking went to him. You are wrong, because the majority of that did not. My camera don't want to flip, but a lot of this stuff right here, like the karaoke machine, oh my gosh, which I am so excited to use. Even just the blankets on my bed. My Melody plush. And I got this mirror.
Awesome sauce.
So I've gotten a lot of stuff. I've gotten everything that y'all have sent me, unless it got lost in the mail. I am really tired of being told that I am being manipulative because I don't know what's wrong with me, and I am literally like looking through all of my videos trying to make sure that I don't come off manipulative. And I feel like I can notice, like, at certain times, if I seem manipulative, I feel like I can notice that. But I guess I'm not noticing that. And I want to notice what I'm manipulating about. Because I don't want to defend anybody who's doing something wrong anymore. Fuck. I know I did a bad thing. And I apologize for doing that bad thing. But I want others to understand that maybe if you were in my position, exact position, with the exact same person or person type, you probably would have been in this same situation. But I really don't feel like the harassment directed toward me is very helpful, because I will completely disappear. Kind of lame. But at least I'm real. I don't give a fuck.
That was a long one, wasn't it? Alright. Now we're just gonna run through some of the music real quick. Just so that you guys can hear it and have a reference of it here. This first one is Adhesive, which is a bunch of Preston being like really awful to her. You can like actually hear him.
Yeah, and I'm talking about if I have to be independent, I will be.
No, you need to stop worrying about being independent, because you're not going to be.
I can be.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You're not going to be.
Don't make me prove a point.
I will make you prove a point, because you're not going to be independent.
I can do shit on my own, whether or not you like it. It might take longer,
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
but it'll cost less money.
I don't give a fuck. You're with me, or else we can just fucking end it now and you can go be independent. That's when you want to fucking prove the point. Bye. Leave now if you want to fucking leave. Don't fucking prove your point then. And
That's not what it's about. Yeah, but you're still gonna treat me like shit if I fucking do this for you. So it's like,
I'm not trying to treat you like shit. I'm fucking being factual as fuck when it comes to fucking life.
I'm being factual as fuck. Yeah, telling me to shut the fuck up, telling me to not talk to my family, telling me to do this, that, telling me I can't do this and I can't do that, I can't do this and I can't do that, and then they need to do this and they need to do that. I still taste the cinnamon on your mouth, telling me not to tell them what we talk about. And now the itsy bitsy spiders up the water spout. I turn it on, my tears will fall, but I'll still wash them out.
And in order for that to be, that interest has to be paid.
By me.
It's not, who else is gonna fucking pay it? I can't fucking afford that shit.
Okay, well then don't take full
See how your fucking life works out. See how your fucking mom gives you mental health treatment like she should have done fucking years ago.
Why do you think that if you're not in control, or if you can't help me make all of my decisions, why do you think that means that I'm going to be stuck here in my parents' house forever?
Because you live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Who else do you have to help you?
Yeah.
This next one is cameraman. It's gross.
My cameraman makes me do things behind the scenes. Giving me Xanax just to get me off of my paroxetine. My manager makes me do things behind the scenes. Shoving his fingers down my throat, I throw up everything I eat. My manager tells me he's just looking out for me. The last time they locked me up was the last time I was free. My manager walks out of the room. Hey, I'll be back.
I'll break my pen in half before you get back. I will not sign a contract.
You love me, don't you? What's yours is mine. If you love me, just take the pen and sign here. I don't wanna do, even when we're not recording and it's just him and I in the room. He pushes me, calling me his, and if anybody asks, then it's not their business what I'm doing with my cameraman. My cameraman. My cameraman makes me do things behind the scenes. Giving me Xanax just to get my paroxetine. Shoving his fingers down my throat, I throw up everything I eat. My cameraman is telling me what's yours is mine. I never signed a contract, it was forged inside. Pushes me against the wall, he's calling me his, and if anybody asks, then it's not their business what I'm doing with my cameraman. It was forged and signed. Up against the wall, he's calling me his, and what's yours is mine, and it's not their business.
And finally, let's listen to the most incriminating of them all, public jeopardy. This one did not stay up for long. I think cameraman's still up.
It's a 22-year-old with a foot fetish, and I'm a 17-year-old who went really manic. I bought a shit ton of clothes from Ross just for less. I made him drop all his toes, I was the youngest yet. Well, he never dated anybody who was 17. I once had a 29, but 22 had sex with me. Well, he recorded it and fed me a plan B. He was forcing me to suck his dick while Emma prevented me. Then he fingered me so violently, almost gave me a third hole. He came in me, fed me plan Bs to tell me he's infertile. I wondered if that dude ever wore a condom when he fucked the minor. And if I knew, I would probably either rally up or set his house on fire. I once dreamed that this pussy had a child, and I was a stepmama. 4 years ago, this fucker graduated high school. He's never heard about a condom. What's a condom? They cured my chlamydia, so Callie, I'm clean. Almost in his mid-20s, and I'm almost 18. Callie, I am gonna shower, so congratulate me. He has all of my passwords. When he hears this, he'll hate me. They cured my chlamydia, so Callie, I'm clean. But I'm still gonna accuse you of doing methamphetamine. You're with your ex-girlfriend, is she better than me? No, but at least I'm not risking pregnancy. Just bought a car, but I still don't have a license. Booked 7 hotels with my money, but I didn't even buy it. This motherfucker got an Airbnb, a Honda Civic 2014. Well aware I disagree, but he'll
say it's mine as if I'll ever get to drive it. My name's not on the title and I don't even have a license. Wanna get so drunk I'm living in a t-shirt world. Picking on his pink shirts and leggings inspired by underage disco girls. I wondered if that dude had ever. And if I knew, then I would probably need a Valium or to set his house on fire. I didn't learn from my chlamydia, but Callie, I'm clean. Just let I'll put your only social life in a public jeopardy. Don't make more money than I do, and I am 22. Your living situation lets me profit off my bank account. You don't know what to do. And a 22-year-old with a foot fetish.
Alright. Now that you've heard all of those and we're caught up, let's get into the timeline. So, it started around December of 2023. Preston reached out to Callie to help her about music or whatnot. She had just turned 17. So she is not like, oh, she's just about to turn 18 at this time. No, she's freshly 17. She was just recently 16 years old. Preston is a full-fledged adult. He is of legal drinking age, reaching out to someone who was just 16 years old. He initially approaches her about helping with her music career, and even though he states that he didn't groom her, that is a very clear first step in the grooming process, to reach out and offer help to someone younger than you, and like to help them get ahead, to make it seem like, oh, you just want to help them, no benefit to you. In July of 2024, Callie posts, "I can't wait till I'm 18 and loving me is not a crime anymore." And based off of the video we just watched earlier, we knew that in that gap between December and July that they were talking regularly and growing closer. There is also a progression of videos where it is like you can see that she's like talking about like because he's like ghosting her or something. So like in that whole time period, she's talking about how it sucks to be ignored all the time. If I find the screenshots, I'll plop them up here. But yeah. So after all of that, she posts in July the "I can't wait till I'm 18 and loving you is not a crime anymore." She's acknowledging the illegality of the age gap. And from that video, it is known that almost all of the content from this time is all completely fueled by Preston, and it's the only way that she can keep getting him to give her attention. And her song choice for this post in particular is the Britney Spears, "It's not rational, it's physical." And this seems to be one of her big first cries for help about her grooming, even if she doesn't really understand it. She now is promoting the GoFundMe really regularly and explains why she can't work enough in her town. The car GoFundMe is promoted. And she starts posting on IG Reels, which she said Preston took claim to, but it was one of her biggest blow-up moments and why she started getting even more money. And during this time, it starts to really create the us versus them narrative, because he's really driving a wedge between her and her followers and her supporters. In August of 2024, CPS continues to get called, but they do nothing about the situation, because if you know anything about CPS, it really takes a lot for them to do something about it. And she starts asking people to stop being mean online, and posting more and more about her living situation and giving background on to why her life is like this, on all that. In September 2024, she makes a foot fetish joke in one of her cleaning videos, and like we just saw in that video, he's a 22-year-old with a foot fetish. And then she posts her song Cameraman in August 2024 on BandLab and on TikTok, and I think that one is still up. On 9/15/2024, she posted a video after getting back from running away with Preston. And then her mom posts an update about the GoFundMe, telling people about Preston and the financial manipulation. And Callie and Preston get cut off from some of the funds, I think, for a little bit. On 9/16/2024, a post from TikTok of her and Preston at a Waffle House and a Walmart show them being very close. They're seen going into the family bathroom, and she is saying that it's because he won't let her be alone, and they don't want to be alone. They love each other so much they go into the family bathroom to be together, and so he literally won't even let her go to the bathroom alone. They're also driving the car that was purchased with the GoFundMe money, and is in Preston's name in these videos. On 9/17/2024, more posts of shopping out with Preston. And on 9/18/2024, videos of going to the Memphis Zoo with Preston are seen. And in the video of the zoo, there's a clip of him kissing her cheek and lots of implied touching. So, dude, why are you at 22 kissing a 17-year-old on the cheek? Kind of creepy. Kind of a lot creepy. On 9/22/24, she posts a cleaning video, but it's hard to tell the timeline of her stays off and on with Preston. On 9/25/24, she posts a cleaning video in the park with assumably Preston, and then again it's confirmed the next post on 9/29 Gesundheit, that it is Preston with her, and also that he doesn't help her clean. He doesn't like helping her clean, and she thinks he's childish. I'm actually gonna pause.
Trash man did run away because he wanted to play on the swings. It makes me laugh. Y'all think I'm being groomed. I think I'm dating the child. Because why am I cleaning up litter and he's on the swings? And then I got scared. Ah, what the fuck are you? Oh, it's...
He acknowledges that they went on vacation because Preston's dad got mad at him. Or no, that Preston got mad at his dad because his family wasn't being supportive of him being a pedophile. In October of 2024, she posted a video cleaning Preston's car and talking about her mom and the GoFundMe. There are vapes in the console. That's still just a minor thing, but still, he's giving nicotine to a minor. She mentions comments being taken down and states that she doesn't really have the management of her social media. That's kind of Preston's whole thing, and that's what he's doing. She posts from back home after being called a runaway, and on 10/6/24, we get another mention of the Reddit page and how she's been blocked from it. She states that she hasn't really been home in about a month, and on 10/15/2024, "You can call me Callie, or you can call me groomed," is quoted in one of her videos. I can't find that one. I know it's still up there, but I was pulling a lot of screenshots, and so that's just the one I didn't pull for you guys. Suck it. On 10/20/2024, she posts a cryptic video of herself ignoring a call from Preston. His photo is BoJack Horseman, and there's a shadow of her hand making a finger gun in the background. So, read what you want from that situation. She then alludes to doing something about Preston on her 18th birthday. At this point, the Reddit is 20,000 strong of people, begging her to press charges, hating, posting advice, and an overall archive of information over the last few months from her TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and BandLab. On 10/22/2024...
Yep. Those of you worried about, just know that what you want to happen is going to happen soon. Just not yet. But I can't talk about that. I still can't talk about a lot of stuff. Now I'm steaming these little
So you guys can hear that. Alright. And on 10/24/2024, her birthday, she posted a really weird video with her in the ER, in a cop car, and crying. And she decided, after this is, I guess, still living with her dad, and begins working on getting her ID and joining the creator fund. And Preston still has her car. This continues to be her reason why she keeps up with him and why she reaches back out to him and why she goes to him after being 18 is because, well, he's got my car. He's got my car. He's got my car. How am I going to get my car? How am I going to get my car if I don't talk to him? So yeah, that's his piece of bait where he gets her back in. In November 2024, she's still living with her father, making cleaning videos. The family dog is very sick, and she claims that people have raised concern enough that, you know, the adults are going to help, and took it to get help, allegedly. Unfortunately, the dog does pass. On November 14th, the Reddit page was taken down. OG Reddit page gets the clicker. Many speculations were made, but it comes out that the mod just got overwhelmed. Understandably so. It's hard to moderate 20,000 people getting mad about a minor. About 2 days later, a new Reddit page was opened up and again cites the confusion around the GoFundMe and Preston. Her posts or her Instagram story show a regular love-hate with Preston, and, you know, it's just the constant back and forth. She continues to get hate for being so emotionally attached to him and all the time they spent together. A video comes out of her addressing the GoFundMe on YouTube. That was the one we just watched. Another set of videos surfaces of Preston on the phone with his brother, calling him out as a pedo. We watched those. Juicy things. The final video depicts Callie telling Preston he should delete the child porn off of his phone in case they get investigated. Around Thanksgiving, the original creator of the OG page starts up another one as a backup in tandem with the new. This is the better Reddit page. Just saying. Grateful for the first one to have popped back up, but the one that is the one with the number 2 in it, that is the better page. I'm just saying. Preston's email is now back in the contact for her link tree, and a Depop was started with overpriced items. On 11/29/2024, she is now back on vacation with Preston, and they are staying in some Motel 8s in Tennessee. A quick Google search of just interior of hotels. It's a Motel 8. And she is asking, but not asking, for more money while on this new vacation. She also makes a claim about how sex work is disgusting and starts receiving a bunch of backlash about that because people are like, wait, this is unnecessary hate. So she starts backpedaling, and then just shortly after then starts talking about how, oh wait, yeah, actually I am going to start an OnlyFans page. This is where the just obvious rage bait is, like, if you didn't already think she was rage baiting, now you know she's rage baiting. Because why in 24 hours in the same shirt are you gonna go from, oh yeah, OnlyFans is disgusting, to, well yeah, no, I mean, I'm thinking about making one. So it's just a lot of needless back and forth. Let's see. Alright, in December. She's now staying with Preston in an extended stay Motel 8 in Tennessee. She's claiming that it is only $100 a night, or no, not night, $100 a week. But if you just look it up for yourself, there's no way they are spending any less than $300 a week on that stay. So, don't be lied to, people. She then starts asking for money because she is finally taking the dog to the emergency vet, and she doesn't want to spend the last of her savings on the dog. So people send her close to or over $1,000 for the dog. But the dog has been neglected too long at this point and gets put down. She still has $1,000 of people's money that they sent to help the dog. This mostly feels like rage bait and sympathy baiting, because she never took the dog to the vet before when she did have money and she did have a car, or the first time she went on vacation with Preston, because the dog was still sick back then. And also her constant excuses this whole time as to why the dog wasn't helped was because she didn't want to spend the money that she was saving for when she turned 18. Well, the moment you spent that money before you turned 18 and it benefited a pedophile, people no longer took that answer as an excuse as to why you couldn't have helped the dog. And that's where people are so upset, because you choose to feed a pedophile before taking your dog to the vet. You pay insurance for a pedophile's car that he stole from you, that he keeps in his name, before surrendering your dog to the animal services. That's why people are so upset. So, since there are other animals in the house, and we are currently at a stage of, well, her dog has died, we know that she's not home, and there's a bunch of animals being neglected in the house. I've reached out to the brother to see what is like an option if someone can come get the animals. And they're willing to give up the animals. So I'm trying to encourage them to surrender them before someone else has to spend their own money to come and try and take care of animals that you guys are neglecting. Her most recent post. It is depicting her to go ship out her first Depop order. And then again, sympathy baiting with the dog. She took down the old post with all the comments about the dog and then made her account private. So now that the only comments on her new post, including the dog's death, are positive, sympathy, garnering information. Why'd you go ship the Depop order before helping your dog? And why keep making videos of the neglected dead dog? Like, that I don't understand. You took down the one video, but then posted another one, again with your dying dog. Kind of animal cruel. There's not really much after that. That is just what is currently going on. This video is to update and keep people informed and up to date. If you feel like I missed any information, comment it below. There's a lot. If you think I'm an idiot for taking this time out of my life to make these videos and to talk about this person online, I encourage you to find better insults. I am an OF model, and you're gonna have to do a lot more to get through my thick skin about, like, oh gosh, why am I doing this? How do you have the time to do this all the time? Oh, bro, I have all the time in the world, and when I see animals being abused, you light a fire so deep in my ass. So, if you don't know, now you know. Here is your final update from me, hopefully, because I am tired of doing this, and I hope this answers all y'all's questions. Also, this is a really cute hoodie, and I just have to show it to you because it was made by like an independent artist. Someone designed and made this. It isn't just like a Temu thing. This is so cool. It's got like the longest bunny ears ever. I don't know. I think it's sick. Bye guys. And for the ignorant folks who think that holding someone accountable means to no longer show them to support or to say that they are undeserving of support anymore, to hold someone accountable is one of the biggest forms of support you can do, especially when it has been clear that the financial donations are benefiting a serial pedophile. So, support Callie. Support Callie in getting away from her abuser. Give her those resources. Help her out in that way. Toodles.
Hey, it's me, Goku! Huh? Lolly isn't pedophilic and it's just a drawing. Okay, whatever you say, bro. On a completely unrelated note, can you explain to me what specifically about this character you find sexually attractive? Why do I want to know? Oh, no reason. Just curious. Yeah, just go ahead and answer. Yeah, nice and loud. Right into this microphone. No, don't worry. I'm not recording your answer. Just answer the fucking question, you sick son of a bitch.